watching the test transmission of TVWest. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to our social media handle at TVWestNG across all social networks. Thanks for staying with us.
TVWest. Reporting the West, inspiring progress.
Has many voices. Before the experts debate them, before the politicians defend them, we hear it directly from the people. This is Citizens Direct on TVWest. I am Victoria Ogudende, and today we hit the street to ask citizens, if you had the opportunity to advise leaders on one thing about the economy, what would it be? The rising cost of living has changed how they spend, save, and even plan for the future, from food prices to transportation and other daily essentials. Many households are really feeling the pressure. But beyond the challenges, how are Nigerians really adapting, and what solutions do they think can make life more affordable? Let's go.
Good morning, Nigerians. If I have the opportunity to talk to our government, I will tell them I feel our government are too careless about our lives, about how we live in Nigeria. There is no price control. Government should be able to come up with the policies that control the prices of things in the market. I think everybody just do their own things. Nobody really care. The government don't really pay attention to those things.
One, I will have to advise the leaders to get an advisor first. Advisor that knows things about finance. One. Then another thing is to check the population of the people you are leading. Their population matters, to know how you balance things.
So until our government can be able to come to the point where they put eyes to what is being sold in the market, what is being produced, how much is being produced, how much are they selling, so to be able to have the price control.
Because to import goods, to clear them, all these add to the cost of prices of goods. So these are the three things: to get a good advisor on finance, to check the population of the people you are leading. Then the third one is cost of importation of goods.
The condition of Nigeria today is not the condition we met 4 or 5 years ago. The hardship in Nigeria today is getting too much. You cannot buy anything in the market, and the Nigerian government are not doing anything. We want them to look into the hardship in Nigeria.
The living in Nigeria, the live in Nigeria now is very, very high. Ordinary man cannot even eat maybe one square meal in a day. If you drink garri in the morning, in the afternoon, no food. In the evening, you don't even know what to eat. So everything, both work, everything is too high.
We don't have leaders. That is the problem we have. You know, they will go to abroad and see how they are doing abroad, how people are living in abroad. They will go there and buy houses, buy cars, buy bulletproof, buy private jets. The only thing I want them to know is they remember that when they die, they will not bury them without private jets. They will not bury them without houses. They will only go If you're a Muslim, they will not bury you with a casket. If you're a Christian, they will bury you with a casket. But they should know that God is recording everything they are doing. The country is not going for everybody know how much is fuel. Well, fuel is 1,000 something. Understand? People are suffering.
We are able to Nigeria government that to provide food for ordinary man in the street. At least we are dying. We are dying gradually, we are dying. Nobody, no food, nothing. We will work, no work, nothing. They are just suffering.
Tomato is 1,000 or 1,000. Pepper 15 naira now is almost 1,000. It cannot cook. Things are going wrong, and government don't want to do anything. They know what they're supposed to do. They care for their pocket. They don't care for people.
To our government that to provide food for us, to provide good health, good accommodation, good electricity to give us, so that we can live as a human being. So I just need them to do good for us. That's it.
I think we need food, and transportation alone is killing us, most especially in Nigeria. So at least anything they can do about the food aspect, the feeding aspect, and the transportation, I think we are cool.
They should change and remember that it's God. Understand? Now they're talking about 2027 election. They're not talking about how people they're kidnapping everybody. You cannot travel. Now, if you are traveling, you'll be praying for God to save you, but we'll have leaders.
Because a lot of people are suffering. I mean, rent is expensive, food, feeding is expensive, even to transport yourself down to work is very expensive.
For some places that we usually go at the rate of maybe 300, some now it's getting out of hand, some 500, some 600, and also we just ask the leaders, they are doing well, the fuel have started dropping, but they should still try it.
The average Nigerian is really suffering, and I really wish the government can look into the things that we Nigerians are going through and find a solution to this. If it's to try to regulate the prices and make it very easy for us.
We Nigerians, we don't really need to advise the government, rather we need to cry out so that the government will look into the cost of the living, like the housing, the road, the lights. There are things government need to do, especially in Lagos State.
The average salary earner is earning like 70k. Imagine you now putting down a price of 1 million naira for rent. How do you expect the person to afford it?
People can no longer afford one room to live in.
The cost of living now has gone higher, and people are living now.
You are watching the test transmission of TVWest. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to our social media handle at TVWestNG across all social networks. Thanks for staying with us.
TV West, reporting the West, inspiring progress.
Thanks for staying with us on TV West. You're watching News Radar. I'm Victoria Ogudende. Here's what on the radar this hour. State Police Bill heads to Tinubu's desk September 3 as public portal opens for inputs and state lawmakers await its transmission. Lagos divert traffic at Antony Village bus stop as reconstruction begins. Motorists urged to avoid the area and plan alternative routes. Organized Labour pushes for a meeting with the Finance Minister over outstanding wage awards and a 40% allowance, warning that continued delays could spark industrial action. And on the foreign scene, tens of thousands mourn in Gaza as 112 victims, including dozens of children and women, with authorities reporting 157 still unaccounted for. We'll bring you the details shortly. We now bring you the details. President Bola Tinubu will receive the Executive National Policing Bill for review on September 3rd, the presidency has revealed. The The government also unveiled a public information portal for Nigeria to submit memoranda on the legislation before it is transmitted to the National Assembly. Chief of Staff Femi Gbajabiamila, who chairs the Presidential Working Group on the bill, says the 7-week exercise runs from July 27th to September 14th. He added that the final package would include schedules, a fiscal note, and a state readiness framework. The public portal went live on Monday and will accept submissions for roughly 2 weeks. Gbajabiamila says the cost of the new system will be evidence-based and determined state by state. Meanwhile, the Conference of Speakers of State Legislatures have urged the National Assembly to transmit the bill to the 36 State House of Assembly for consideration. Chairman Dennis Guver says lawmakers at the state level cannot begin deliberations until the bill is formally received. Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke has alleged the extrajudicial killings are occurring in the state and appealed to President Bola Tinubu to intervene. Speaking at an Accord Party campaign rally in Osogbo on Monday, Adeleke said the president must not turn a blind eye to the development. He reminded Tinubu that he and his party had already endorsed him for another term ahead of the 2027 elections and urged him to play a fatherly role by protecting residents. The governor accused the police of taking sides in the political crisis ravaging the state. He warned that the kind of crisis that engulfed the region after the 1983 general elections must be averted by all stakeholders. Adeleke declared that any plan to manipulate the August 15th governorship poll would be frustrated by the electorate. He said voters would go out en masse to vote and defend their votes.
We don't have the fear of God. He said, but we are using wisdom of Solomon to let us vote. Ibola Fedi, Ada, President Tinubu, all your body power, please wake up, wake up, wake up to your responsibility. We have endorsed you. Emma Kawamo, call the police people to order. The international community are watching all over the world. The kings are watching all over the world because the general election is 2007 and we want you to continue 2027 and we want you, our father, to continue your job. But this is going to be a test for you because you fought for this democracy. Don't let Oyetola spoil it for you. President Tinubu, Oyetola ń ta kọ̀mírú ní Ọ̀ṣun. Senator Fada ń sí ọ̀páyọ̀. Wọ́n yóò tẹ́ wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ káàkiri. Ẹgbẹ́ àwọn President Tinubu.
The Nigerian Union of Pensioners in Oyo State has threatened to disrupt academic and administrative activities at 2 institutions over the alleged refusal of the management to implement Governor Seyi Makinde's directive on pension increase. Addressing journalists in Ibadan on Monday, the union said aggrieved retirees would begin daily mass protests from August 18th at Ladoke Akintola University of Technology Teaching Hospital in Ogbomosho and Emmanuel Alayode University of Education in Oyo. The union has also approached the Nigerian Labour Congress to declare a 3-day warning strike across the 2 institutions to compel compliance. The pensioners accuse the Chief Medical Director of Lawtech Teaching Hospital and the Vice Chancellor of Emmanuel Alayode University of refusing to comply with the state government's directive. According to the union, Governor Makinde directed in January 2025 that the lowest paid pensioner in Oyo State should receive a minimum monthly pension of 25,000 naira. The Lagos State government has announced a temporary traffic diversion plan to facilitate ongoing reconstruction works at the Anthony Village bus stop. In a statement issued on Monday, the Ministry of Transportation said evacuation had commenced at the bus stop as part of efforts to provide a permanent solution to a section of the road that has suffered repeated damage from heavy rainfall. The affected section will be reconstructed with interlocking paving stones to improve its durability. Motorists traveling from Fadeyi and intending to access the Apapa-Oshodi Expressway through Anthony Village will not be able to use the routes during the construction period. Similarly, motorists using the Anthony Village bus stop's service lane to connect Oshodi should avoid the corridor and remain on the expressway instead. Motorists traveling from Oshodi and intending to access the Anthony Korodu Road through Anthony Village should also be aware that there is no road at the project location while construction is in progress. The government appealed to motorists to plan their journeys and use alternative routes to reduce traffic congestion. You are watching News Radar on TV West. We'll take a short break now and return with more news. Stay with us. Welcome back to News Radar on TV West, now with the rest of the news. Now to business. 43 Nigerian insurance and reinsurance companies have met new capital requirements introduced under landmark industry reforms, the National Insurance Commission said on Sunday. The regulator said 8 insurers that submitted evidence of compliance shortly before July 31st deadline were still undergoing final verification, which it expects to conclude within 14 days. The exercise was conducted under the Nigerian Insurance Industry Reform Act 2025, signed into law by President Bola Tinubu last year as part of broader financial sector reforms. Nigeria had about 60 licensed insurance and reinsurance companies before the recapitalization exercise. Under the new rules, they were required to maintain minimum capital levels based on their business segment, with thresholds set at 15 billion naira for life insurers, 25 billion naira for non-life insurance, and 45 billion naira for reinsurance. The regulator said higher capital levels would improve insurers' ability to honor policyholder obligations, absorb emerging risk, and support long-term investments across the economy. The Joint National Public Service Negotiating Council has urged the Minister of Finance to convene an urgent meeting over the delayed payment of 2 months' wage award and the implementation of the 40% peculiar allowance for federal workers. In a letter addressed to the minister, the union said it was seeking an audience on or before August 11th, warning that failure to resolve the issues could spark unrest among public servants. The council expressed disappointment that 2 previous letters on the matter had received no response. It said the requested meeting was intended to find an amicable resolution to workers' outstanding welfare demands and avert a brewing industrial crisis. The union's demands center on 2 unresolved issues. The first is the implementation of the 40% peculiar allowance approved by the National Salaries, Income and Wage Commission with effect from May 1st, which has yet to be implemented. The second is the payment of 2 months outstanding wage award covering March and April 2026. The Nigeria Customs Service has released the final list of successful candidates for its 2024/2025 recruitment, with only 3,852 applicants securing places out of over 573,000 who applied. Comptroller General Adewale Adeniyi announced the list during a press briefing in Abuja on Tuesday. He said the recruitment recorded one of the highest level of competition in the industry of the service, with just 0.67% of applicants making the final selection. Successful candidates were selected among the 3 entry cadres. 1,275 made the superintendent cadre, 367 for the inspectorate cadre, and 2,210 for the customs assistant cadre. Adeniyi apologized to applicants for the lengthy process, which began in December 2024 and took 20 months to complete. He cited the unprecedented volume of applications, administrative challenges, and the need to ensure a transparent selection process. He said every application had to be verified against the National Identity Database, with candidates passing through application screening, computer-based examination, and multiple layers of scrutiny. In sports, Victor Osimhen declined to wear the captain's armband during Galatasaray's pre-season friendly against Rennes on Tuesday. The incident occurred in the second half when Abdulkarim Badaki was substituted in the 74th minute. He passed the armband to Osimhen, but the Nigerian forward handed it to Yunus Akun instead. Akun was taken aback by Osimhen's choice and tried to convince him to accept it, but the former African Footballer of the Year remained steadfast in his refusal. The match ended in a 3-3 draw at the Ali Sami Yen Sports Complex. Osimhen had earlier opened the scoring, leaping highest to head home from a corner kick. Manager Okon Buruk had previously expressed his intention for Osimhen to be one of the club's captain for the upcoming season following the departure of Mauro Icardi. Away from sports, singer Burna Boy has announced plans to return to London Stadium in 2027 for a record third headline performance at the venue. The Afrofusion artist teased the announcement on social media by showcasing a diamond necklace commemorating his previous sold-out performances before officially confirming the 2027 concert. Burna Boy remains the only African artist to headline and sell out the stadium, which has an 80,000 capacity for concerts. He previously achieved the milestone in June 2023 during his Love Damini tour and repeated it in June 2024 as part of his I Told Them tour. The announcement follows the artist's recent performance at the inaugural FIFA World Cup final all-time show, further solidifying his position as one of Africa's most prominent musical exports. And on the foreign scene, thousands of Palestinians gathered in Gaza City on Tuesday for funeral prayers for 112 people recovered from under the rubble of homes destroyed during Israel's war on the enclave. The bodies were wrapped in Palestinia's flag and placed near the ruins of destroyed homes in Sabra neighborhood. They belong to members of the Al Essaya and Abu Sharif families who were killed when the Israel army bombed their homes on November 23, 2023. Civil defense teams retrieved the bodies on Saturday. Officials say the victims include 40 children, 38 women, and seven people with disabilities. The funeral is considered one of the largest in Palestinian history due to the high number of victims. The body will be buried at the Baptist Cemetery in the Zilton neighborhood. Civil defense officials say 157 bodies are still missing under the rubble. Palestinian authorities estimate that around 9,500 people remain trapped beneath destroyed buildings across Gaza. Israel has killed more than 73,000 people and injured over 174,000 others since October 2023. That's News Radar for this hour. I'm Victoria Ogudende. Thank you for joining us.
TV station other than TVWest. My name is Daniel Owoyemi. Welcome to Opportunity Radio TV. This is where we avail Nigerians with practical opportunities available out there. You may complain, oh, the country is this, there are no opportunities here or there, but on Opportunity Radio TV, we avail you with those opportunities, and we bring experts that help you walk through that journey of rising from that zero to that level that you may want to be, harnessing those opportunities. So today promises to be a very interesting and very insightful one, as I'm being joined on the show by an expert, a specialist in digital marketing, Mr. Segun Olayemo. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Glad to have you join us on Opportunity Radio TV.
Same here, sir.
I believe there's a lot you're going to unpack for many Nigerians, because before we get into that, let's go for this selfie. That when we return, we get into the conversation proper. Alright, welcome back. You're still on Opportunity Radio TV, and before we went on that break, I did let you know that we're looking at opportunities in digital marketing for every Nigerian, regardless of where you find yourself. Whether you are a 9-to-5 person, or you're a business owner, or someone who is just still trying to figure out what to do, especially in this digital age where everyone is talking about AI. But what exactly is digital marketing all about? For someone who just knows the conventional marketing, the traditional marketing, now is digital marketing. What exactly does digital marketing entail? So someone begins to know what to expect.
Okay, so digital marketing is actually majorly you bringing your business to the internet, using different technology like social media, and also different web techniques and even AI to actually promote your business and get visibility for your business. Okay,
so it's strictly about visibility for your business using the digital tools available. So, are there opportunities in digital marketing?
Actually, there are a whole lot of opportunities in digital marketing as a skill. We have opportunities in social media management, social media marketing. So what that entails is you helping businesses to manage that social media profile, be it Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, whatever social media.
Is there numbers? All this one that you have mentioned
exactly.
Now. Okay.
So, and also we still have media buying aspect, which is you concentrating majorly on helping businesses run profitable campaigns to promote their business, to promote their goods, their services to the right audience, and also to the right buyers for them to be able to actually earn profit from the business. Then we also have content aspect of it, in terms of writing content for different businesses, for you to be able to promote your services through that aspect. It could be in form of blog content, it could be in form of content articles that people could read, learn, or even you could also earn from that as a content writer by monetizing your skill with AdSense on different ad levels. So there are a whole lot of opportunities.
So you have mentioned three now. You have mentioned social media marketing.
Yes.
You have mentioned content writing. You have mentioned media buying.
Yes.
Please take us to. I know there's still more.
Yeah. We still have funnel development. So what funnel development actually means is that you help businesses to streamline the structure at which they want to actually reach out to their audience. So it could be in form of you setting up a Facebook campaign that would actually have a landing page where people could actually visit to learn more about your business and your services. Then from there you could also integrate payments on that same page where they could actually check out immediately once they make decisions to buy from you, and you get paid, and they also get their goods or whatever services they are actually trying to buy from you delivered to them.
So that's another specialization.
Yeah, that's
funnel. Why do they call it funnel?
The reason why they call it funnel is simply because it's in form of the normal funnel, that we know for you to actually maybe pour water gently without you wasting any of it. So it's a funnel in terms of, it has 3 levels. We have the top funnel, the middle funnel, and the bottom funnel. So what it means is that not everyone that sees your ad or your campaign would buy immediately. So you keep them in that funnel for you to be able to nurture them. So the nurturing now has to do with you selling to them different category of your product. You could have products in different categories of maybe 1 million, 500,000, 200,000, 300,000. So let's say you're pushing out a product of 1 million to your audience and they are not buying. So you could also look at, okay, what other product can I push to those same people in the sales funnel, like maybe 500,000 product. If they are converting, you can now downsell or upsell your audience. So that's why
you are giving a free masterclass already. Okay, so you have let us into the different dynamics of digital marketing now. Now, for a starter now, someone who is, he just hears about digital marketing. I mean, you see people who call themselves, why did I say who call themselves? People like digital marketing experts. Some of them, they don't go out, they just work from home, and they just, people are wondering, what are they doing? They must be doing cyber fraud. Is it real that you can stay at home within the comfort of your house and you just make money? I mean, is it real?
Of course, it's very real. I would say I've been working remotely since 2021 as a digital marketer, and
they pay you.
Of course.
The money is not remote money, it's original money.
Of course, it's real money, like salary. Yes, now you get paid for every gig or job that is being delivered. So for working remotely, it's in different levels. You could actually work as a freelancer. It means you'll be working and getting paid based on every project that is being completed. And you could also work on a full-time role as a remote worker, where you work, but just that you don't go to the office. You wake up the normal time. A 9 to 5 person wakes up, you do your work, then you close at whatever time you agreed with the company. But the good thing about it is that it gives you liberty, and it's very flexible. You don't have to deal with the awful and buffle of jumping on buses and all of that. So it's that freedom
the Lagos is actually the hustling and bustling
exactly. So you just have dominion over your time, and you could also control how you manage your time and even your resources.
Wow. So now, in fact, it's like you're winning me. I don't know whether I should stop doing media and join and hear you.
No problem.
That's why I do it.
You're
so
welcome.
Where can someone start from? As in level, which level can one start from?
Okay, so first, if you're looking at heading into digital marketing, like I said, it's just digital marketing is just like an umbrella that actually houses a whole lot of other area of specialization when it comes to online marketing. So if you're starting out, the easiest way to start out is starting out as a content writer or a copywriter. So the reason why I said that is the easiest way is simply because it's easy for you to sit down, write content for companies. It's not so technical. It's just as if you're writing a letter, you're writing an essay. So you write that for businesses, for them to be able to promote their products, their services. Then you have it published online, and you still get paid handsomely for doing that.
Okay, so for starters, you can consider content writing. So what about which other one can?
Also, you can also still consider social media marketing, just that it could now be a little bit technical, because nowadays most social media managers or marketers are being required to also understand some level of content creation, and also social media graphics design, and maybe video editing skills, although it's not even supposed to be one of the skills that should actually be in their portfolio. But based on job requirements, for most cases, that's why I said social media management may not be so easy like the way it was before. That all you have to do is just manage posts for businesses, respond to comments, replies, and also DMs.
Okay, now I'm beginning to think that social media management is like taking the front role in digital market. So when people hear digital marketing now, they think everything is social media management.
Of course not. No. Digital marketing, like I said, it houses a whole lot of other skills. So under digital marketing, we have social media management, we have email marketers, we have content writers.
Email marketing is also part of digital marketing.
Exactly.
Wow.
We have content writing, we have copywriting, and copywriting is actually an act of writing to sell. So it's still different from being a content writer.
So for someone who has a passion, I mean, when it comes to writing now, who writes books, who writes articles here and there, does that person still need some level of training to be able to write to sell now, because he's writing to sell now? So what are the dynamics of writing to sell?
Yeah, so for copywriting, like I said, writing to sell, it actually has a framework which we refer to the AIDA framework. So what that means is that is AIDA. So those 4 letters must be, acronym must be very much present in your content for you to be able to sell. So it means awareness, interest, then desire and action.
3 masterclass: awareness, interest, desire and action. So it's present in your writing.
Exactly. So it means you have to craft a content that would make people want to read more, want to know more about what you're trying to talk about, or whatever product you're trying to sell. Then the interest for them to be able to want to get to the last stage of your content, which is where the action is going to take place, has to also be there. Then now the desire to now willingly take action. Either you want them to maybe submit their email, you want them to submit their phone number, you want them to buy from you, you want them to make deposits, you want them to make direct purchase. Now has to do with the action being binded into the copy that you're actually writing just for that act.
It's getting really interesting now on Opportunity Radio TV as we continually delve into opportunities available for Nigerians. And on this episode, we're looking at opportunities in digital marketing for every Nigerian. And my guest has been a digital marketing specialist, Mr. Segun Olayemo. Let's go for this break there. When we return, the conversation continues as we shall be looking at some other areas that would interest. We'll be back after this time out. Stay with us. Alright, welcome back. It's still Opportunity Radio TV, and the conversation has been opportunities in digital marketing for every Nigerian, regardless of the age that you find yourself, the profession, the business that you do. So my guest has been Mr. Segun Olayemo, a digital marketing specialist. And earlier, before we went on that break, you did let us know that there are different dynamics of digital marketing. You took us through a masterclass of someone who is going to content writing, of awareness, interest, desire, and action. So now let's throw some light. Let's spotlight some areas now. So which digital marketing skills are currently most valuable?
Okay, so the digital marketing skills that are currently most valuable, one, I would say search engine optimization experts. Then I would say funnel
what does that search? Okay. Is there an engine somewhere that we're going to be searching for something?
No, it actually means that having your business visible on different search engines like Google, because if people want to actually get to learn or know about your business, most times they might not even remember what your website is or what your social media page handle is. The first thing they want to do is go to Google and search for the name of your business. So if your business is actually not visible on the search engine, they would never get to see your business or learn about it. So that's why it's very lucrative skill now, because most businesses want to be visible on Google, even other search engines like Bing, Yandex, and even now Pinterest is also being used as a search engine. Even social medias, you see different social media
so
content.
Pinterest is not just for images?
No, it's not. Pinterest is more than an image submission platform. It's actually a bulk of traffic acquisition website. You can actually move as much traffic as you want from Pinterest to your website or your offer, depending on the strategy.
Okay, so you were responding to the question of the most valuable.
Yeah, I said search engine optimization.
Okay.
One. Then the next thing is media buying. Everyone wants to promote their business. They want people to see their product. They want people to see their services. So media buying also, it's also a very lucrative skill now in digital marketing, like I said earlier, because you could actually use this skill to help businesses run ads that could actually attract sales and also increase their conversion.
So now I'm thinking for someone who wants to venture into digital marketing, regardless of the subdivision the person is venturing into, and the person doesn't have a portfolio.
Okay.
Can one start without a portfolio?
Of course, you could start without a portfolio, and the best way to start, like I used to tell people, is actually looking for internship offers, be it paid or not. What that would do for you is that it would actually help you work on live projects. You'll be able to work on projects that you could actually use to develop or build your portfolio, then bid for jobs that could actually pay you well.
Okay, so how should someone like that now approach a business or an organization that, oh, I need to do internship, but in the event that such an organization feel that they are not willing to, they will not be paying such a person, do you think it's still worth it?
Yeah, it's very worth it. Like I said earlier, the best way to actually approach them is make them understand that you are just starting out, you are at the entry level of your career, then you need to build your portfolio, whereas you could actually use your skill to actually help the business grow. In returns, you work on live projects with them, then you hand that as the reward for whatever job you've done for them.
Okay, so what course or what background or what educational background should one have before one can really do well in digital marketing?
And for me, your educational background is not relevant. And the reason I said it's not relevant is simply because I've seen people that are school cert holders, I've seen people that are ND holders, I've even seen people that actually studied food tech, food science, but now they are a developer, a full stack digital marketer, or majorly an SEO expert. So your educational background has nothing to do. The only thing is you just need to acquire the skill set. And even majorly when you look at the international market, based on personal experience or the jobs I've worked on, none of them has ever asked me for my school certificate or whatever.
But you've been working for years now, and none has ever asked for your credentials.
Exactly. So what they are actually after is deliverables. Once you have the skills and you're able to prove that you can actually do what they want, that's all. So being a graduate or not has nothing to do with learning or earning from digital marketing.
Okay, so like, what can you take us through the price range, like the remuneration package? What is the popular one, like for social media manager? Like how much do they get paid? For SEO, like how much do they get paid? Email marketing, you know?
Okay. For social media managers,
and sorry for interrupting.
Okay.
If you have these packages across, I mean cross-border, like in Nigeria and for other countries, you have worked with different clients beyond the shores of this country. So like in other clients, like how much do they pay them in Nigeria? Like what do they offer, and what is it supposed to be?
Okay, I would like to put it this way: if you're working for a foreign client and also working for a Nigerian client, you can't compare the salary range. It's the gap is massive. You can, for let's say for a social media manager, you could actually be earning maybe $500 per month from a foreign client, but
$500 is like
that's around 600 and something.
600 something thousand. Okay.
But for a Nigerian client, they could actually be offering you maybe highest 200,000.
You are too used to those.
Sorry,
Okay,
200,000 naira. So you can even see the margin between the two. So that's why most people that actually learn the skill sets, they actually want to go to different freelancing platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer.
Please mention those platforms.
Yeah, we work remotely. Also, we have Remotive, then we have WellFund to actually get clients, and the reason is simply because of the power in the exchange rate. So even if they are going to be getting, let's say, minimum of, let's say, $300 per project, and we are able to handle maybe 2, 3, 4 projects at the same time, that's $300 times 4. You know what that means? That's over $8,000. You can compare it to even working for 3 clients as a local brand here in Nigeria. The max they would want to pay maybe like $350 max, except if you're going to be doing beyond your portfolio. Maybe you'll be hired as a social media manager, but at the same time you'll be working as a content creator, working as an email marketer, still doing SEO and all of that. But the truth is, working for a foreign client is actually one of the best thing that could actually happen to your career as a digital marketer.
Wow. So that tells me that the difference is clear.
Yeah, very, very.
So now, how do you position yourself to work for a foreign client? What are the things that they look out for?
Okay, so one of the things they actually look out for is majorly the portfolio, which I used to tell people that is the most vital part of your career. You have to have a very robust portfolio. Even if you don't have a client, you could actually go online, search for businesses that don't have, maybe for instance, that doesn't have a Google My Business profile. You could actually offer to do it for them for free, manage it, make sure the page is up to standards, is getting local visibility, they're actually getting reviews being posted, being responded to. You could actually use that to position yourself as a local SEO expert. Then after that, you can start sourcing for clients. Then another very important part is your LinkedIn resume. It's very, very important. You have to set up a LinkedIn resume, because that would actually make them see you as a professional in that field. So your LinkedIn resume, your bio, your header, your picture, your headshots, because they want to see you. So you have to use a picture that actually shows your face, that position you as an authority in that niche.
So all of this, they are determined, and there are major factors that you have to consider. You're targeting foreign clients.
Exactly.
So now, when you're working with foreign clients, and you're also working with local clients, we've seen cases of people who are able to. Is it possible to juggle the two anyway?
Of course, it's very, very much possible to actually juggle the two. But the thing is, it now depends on your desire, depends on the willingness for you to actually earn more or work more. So it depends on what your goal is as regards to that.
Okay, I actually would have loved that you take us through success stories of people who have traveled this path, including your own success story too.
Okay.
But let's maybe we should take that first before we go on this break.
Okay.
Would you like to share your success stories of how you started the journey?
Okay. Yeah, my story actually was, I started as a network system engineer, because after school, even before school, I had done some certifications in network system configuration. So I did MCSE for Microsoft, I did CCNA for Cisco. Then also I ventured into learning ethical hacking for server security, and also protection for different network infrastructures. So later on, I did not feel fulfilled in that area, so I was actually given an opportunity to work with a business here in Lagos. It's a photography business, so I started with them as a content creator for their blog website for photography business. So I was actually in charge of content for them. Then also I was doing a little bit of SEO then. SEO wasn't so as popular as the way it is now then. So that was where I started off as a professional in my career. So after that, it got to a stage I got tired of going to the office. It was stressful, so I started combing the web. So I was looking every site, every blog, every forum for opportunities. Then I stumbled on a lady's post on LinkedIn. She actually needed an SEO for a real estate company in North Carolina, USA. So I actually submitted my CV. So after the interview, they felt I'm actually a good fit for the role, so I got hired. So after then, I've actually been different job opportunity over another job opportunity. But the thing I just saw in terms of my career progress was that the first international offer that I had actually opened doors to a whole lot of other opportunities for me. Because for the fact that I said I was able to work with a real estate company in North Carolina, I was also offered a SEO role with a company in Australia, not just one company. I worked with Cool Eats in Australia, I worked with O'Brien Electric and Solar. Also
your story is a book, and we cannot finish that book on this show today.
Exactly.
But what is so evident and profound is that it is possible, regardless of where you're starting from, whether you have a first degree or not, whether all you have is just your school set, whatever it is that you have, whatever your age, you can start from that level and move to the next phase. So go for another breather, and when we return, we'll get into opportunities happening now that you can jump on and leverage on, and that is after this break. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us. Alright, welcome back. You're still on to Opportunity Radio TV, reaching you from TVWest, Nigeria. And my name is Daniel Owoyemi. The conversation has been opportunities available in digital marketing for every Nigerian, and it's been so insightful. A lot has been learned, and now we get into yet another very interesting part of the show, which is opportunities happening now. What are those opportunities that you can jump on? So because we have looked at digital marketing, we'll kickstart with opportunities in digital marketing, and this one it's for those who are much more interested in the social media and digital marketing space. So this I also believe that you can see this on the screen. The control room can help me project this on the screen for you. But so this for social media and digital marketing specialists. It's actually at Prime Life Limited. So but then this is also an opportunity for us to look at this role. So this is what it contains. It's for the role of social media and digital marketing, and the salary there is between 200 and 300,000 per month. So but let's just look at what it entails that the person coming into that role has to do. A part of what the person has to do is experience. Qualification is BSc, HND in mass communication or digital media, minimum of 1 year experience in social media management. Also the responsibilities, digital marketing strategies. You'll be able to work with LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, WhatsApp. This is it not too much? Create, design and publish engaging content, including graphics. Develop and manage content calendars. Execute, monitor and optimize digital marketing. Utilize AI-powered tools. This what it's like. So talk to us about this.
Actually, this is more like a job that is meant for 4 different people, because I could actually see from the job role, I could actually see AI, ChatGPT and all of that. Okay. So that is majorly for even for a 1 year experienced person. There's no way you'll be able to deliver on that. Okay. That because you actually need to know how to prompt LLMs, write different TST file, then also understand robot.txt, how crawlers actually work, how does AI get content to refer your business or mention your business. So for this job role, this is more than just a social media manager's job, although it's said that social media and digital marketer, but with the job description, I think they'll need more than just a digital marketer to do that, because it also includes content creation and video editors. So
okay, so let's move to another opportunity. This one is for those who are interested in opportunities such as what foundations offer. So we'll go to Ford Foundation. Ford Foundation is opening opportunity for Nigerians and other interested people who are willing to take on this social justice and inequality focused institutional grants. So for eligibility, eligible domestic or foreign organizations are welcome. Then age range, there's no age range limit. This is open to Nigerians, even home and abroad. The benefit is that it gives you access to grants, it gives you access to funds and other information that you may need for career growth. So how to apply? You can go to the website, which is www.fundsforngos.org, fundsforngo.org, and application is free based on the information available on the website. Okay, so it's a legit. The website again is fundsforngo.org, fundsforngo.org, fundsforngo.org. So you can go to the website and apply and also read some other information on the website. Okay, so the next to that is another opportunity, which is in NIH grants. So this is for those who are into biomedical related field. So for you to be eligible, the details of eligibility is not quite clearly stated, but it's open. You can give it a try, check the website. Okay, so another information is that for you to apply, you can go to grants.nih.gov, grants.nih.gov. so you have access to NIH funding. Okay, so for those who are interested, you can also seize that opportunity. All right, so this is always published every year. It's free to apply, and Nigerian institutions have to take advantage of this. Okay, so what do you think about grants like this?
Yeah, for grants like this, I think it's actually a good thing that people could actually have access to facilities like this to actually help them increase or even create business or generate revenue for their businesses. And it's, for me, I've seen people that actually benefited from different grants and that are still actually doing very well even with their business after the grant support. So it's a very good thing.
Okay, so let's go to another one, which is Grant Watch. Grant Watch is also giving opportunities for those who are willing to leverage on it. So it's a non-profit, those who can apply, NGOs can apply, small businesses can apply, schools can apply, agencies can apply, individuals and other applicants can also apply. For you to be eligible, you have to be any of those things that we mentioned. I mean, your organizations have to be into any of those things that we mentioned. For you to apply, you can visit the website grantwatch.com. Grantwatch excuse me, grantwatch.com is the website to visit and read other information about how you can benefit from that opportunity. The deadline is not clearly stated, but maybe when you go through the website, you can also see other details. And let's go straight to this other opportunity, which I feel that a lot of Nigerians will be really interested in. Okay, this is what is called the Nifemi, what do you call it now? Nifemi Brown Foundation. Let's check Nifemi Brown Foundation. Let's check Nifemi Brown Foundation. The Nifemi Brown Foundation is what we're looking at. So the Nifemi Brown Foundation is for undergraduates who are looking for scholarship, and they are asking for those people who are willing to turn in their application, and the deadline is August 24 this year. So it's open to all Nigerian students currently enrolled in a higher institution of learning. So there's an essay that you are expected to write. It's about AI and how it's changing how people learn and work. So what do you think about this opportunity? Anyway, you can apply for that or get more information about this offer. Visit the website www.nbfafrica.org. www.nbfafrica.org. You can get more details. So what do you think about the NBF
Yeah, I think it's a good initiative, because if you look at it now, AI is like the future of everything, be it commerce, be it education, business, and even now we even have AI automated websites that actually help you source for job. They apply for you, and once you are being invited for invites, they also still send you a notification for it to then even prep you.
Oh, hold on. There's an AI that will apply for job.
Exactly.
For me.
Yes.
What's
there are a lot of them like that. You have auto apply, we have job OS, we have you can even still use Claude AI. You set it up for it to actually scrape the web, look for different offers in your niche, then help you apply, then also still give you an interview prep on likely questions that they could actually ask you. Then once you have been successful at each stage, it sends you notification for you to know what the result of each interview levels are. So everything is almost automated. So AI is like everything we actually need to succeed now.
Wow. So AI can help look for job. AI can help do the job.
Exactly.
What else can AI not do? All right, so it's been a very insightful, very interesting moment. Learning opportunities available in digital marketing, and my guest has been a digital marketing specialist, Mr. Olusegun Olayemo. He has done his part in giving us insight. So the takeaway from this show is that you can start from wherever you are. You can start with content writing, and that if you want to. And so you can start with content writing, you can start with social media management, and that there are opportunities for you not only locally but even internationally. And to also let you know that no matter the amount that is being paid, you can actually scale it up and also make the best of it. So I believe that you have learned one thing or the other. I think home is calling. For everything that has a beginning, there's always an end to it. It's been a very good moment, and I must say thank you so much for coming to Opportunity Radio TV.
You're welcome, sir.
All right. So for my viewers, we really appreciate your time, and stay tuned for yet another show coming on Opportunity Radio TV. I'm Daniel Oyemi. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
You are watching the test transmission of TVWest. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to our social media handle at TVWestNG across all social networks. Thanks for staying with us.
TV West. Reporting the West, inspiring progress.
has many voices. Before the experts debate them, before the politicians defend them, we hear it directly from the people. Hello and welcome to Citizens Direct on TVWest. I am Victoria Ogudende, and today we hit the streets to ask citizens about that one thing that they would change about government hospitals in Nigeria. Let's go. Quality healthcare remains a major concern for many Nigerians, with challenges ranging from affordability to availability of medical services. Today on Citizens Direct, I'm hitting the street to ask citizens about that one thing that they would change about government hospitals in Nigeria. Let's go.
What I see that can improve Nigeria government hospital? I mean, the whole 30 states of Nigeria, they should try and increase our facilities. We are lacking facilities. They try, there's not like government, doctors and nurses are going on strikes. They are sad, they try and pay them on time because they have family to feed on. They try and bring down the level of the lab fee, the drugs fee. They can even provide free drugs because some that people can even afford. These are not equal. So I came from a racial background that they need to attend to. They need medical attendance. I pray God will help our government. It's not easy. We are praying for them. May God help them.
Well, to the best of my knowledge, from what I know, like I said, everything about government healthcare in Nigeria is in shambles. Because when you go to the hospital, first of all, doctors and nurses are not well taken care of. They are not well paid. Their allowance, in fact, everything, they are not well taken care of. And secondly, there are no drugs in the hospital. You go to the hospital, they will refer you to a private laboratory for tests. They will refer you to a private pharmacy for you to get your drugs. So, okay, thank you. So to that extent, everything, I would like to change everything about government healthcare in Nigeria.
So I think one of the most fundamental aspects of the nation is the health sector of Nigeria, because that's where our lives are saved. The very importance of the doctors, the nurses. So I think one of the most important problems are the infrastructure. So if I'm in the position of the government, I think one of the most important aspects I work on that infrastructure. Health facilities. Because that's where things are provided to support the needs of the people, the injured, because all lives cannot be vulnerable. The government needs to protect the very needs and the health of the citizen, which is the most important aspect of life, the health security of the...
One thing I will change about government hospitals in Nigeria is I will ensure that government hospitals are properly funded and equipped so patients can get their quality health care. The
only way to approach the issue is to put things in order. One, from one perspective, is for them to make everything easy for the masses. Because if, for example, like I went to this general hospital, I stand on the queue less than 3 hours for me to get a drug to my mom. Okay, if I way that they quickly equip well, I can easily go somewhere inside the hospital and get it very easily and very small money for affordable. But everything is very expensive.
I would say the infrastructure, the equipment, and the salary. So what they need to do is work on their infrastructure, because I think they lack many infrastructures, one, and they lack many instruments for it. And I think if they pay their workers well, everybody will, because I think in Nigeria now, the pay moves people to do their work perfectly well, because you can't come to work and they're paying you almost less than what you should get, and you're attending to somebody. You get frustrated when you are kind of working. So I think they should increase the pay, infrastructure, and the equipment.
Government hospital is all about the workers' attitude. The first thing I will change if I have the power with me is the workers' attitude. Because health staffs, health workers are supposed to be humanitarian, but most of them are definitely not. I'm not trying to point a few accusing fingers of them. It is in our blood, especially being Nigerians. We don't have that spirit of care towards one another. So the first thing I will change is the attitude of workers, health workers, by introducing training programs that can sanitize, that make them become more of humanitarians than just health workers, ordinary health workers, because many of them are working just for the salary. But they're supposed to remember first that they are humanitarians before the salary aspect comes into it. Then government have to think about increasing the health workers' remuneration, because that added incentive will go a long way to ginger them to work more, give more of that humanitarian aspect of them towards the patients.
The government workers should have a fear of God, in the sense that the way they interact with their what's it called? Is it the clients or the patients? Yes. So they should have a fear of God and how to interact with them. Most of them, they are evil. They don't have a fear of God. Like one day, for instance, one day I went to this general hospital. I go there I have a stomach running. I have a stomach pain. So I went down there. I explained my situation to them. So they said because they did not carry me come, or I did not took a motor or vehicle come, that I'm not emergency, that I should go and set by. I said, I'm having stomach pain, that they should attend to me. They said no, they will not attend to me. So ever since then, I've not entered there. So may God help us.
First of all, we have to be practical here. We have 24 or 20 local governments in Lagos State, and each local government is being one general hospital man the entire local government. Let us be practical. Can, God forbid, let's assume there's an emergency, can that local government manage 20 streets? Let's assume there's a casualty that affected the entire 20 streets in a local government, which I believe is less than 10% of the entire street in that local government. So the issue here is this: we are not being practical. What we have is not sufficient to the number of people they ought to have attended to. If you look at the total number of this doctor here, they are not up to. I mean, let's say the total surgeon here, they are not up to 100. Because I'm not in medical line, we have surgeons, we have opticians. If you look at each and every one of them, they are not up to 100 in numbers, and they have thousands of persons to attend to. They're also human beings like us. But the issue here is there's no transparency between the citizen and the government. Thank you. The word transparency is very clear. I want to see what is going on there. What is their budget now? What did the government needs to do for us in quote now is the total population of people staying in Ikeja is 10 million. I know the total population of people staying in Ikeja are 500,000. Yeah. The total number of surgeons we have in Ikeja, you understand? Let them tell you the total number compared to the population. The surgeons are you getting the logic now? We need just to be transparent to one another so that we can. These things are not difficult. It's just that we are not ready. The government are not ready. We too, we are not ready. That's why we are not asking necessary questions. So we are just like, we know the problem and we are dodging the problem and we want solution. What we need is just transparency. Simple.
From affordability to the quality of care, citizens are calling for a healthcare system that actually works, the one that truly meets their needs. This is Citizens Direct on TVWest. I am Victoria Ogudenge, and thank you for joining us.
You are watching the test transmission of TVWest. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to our social media handle at TVWestNG across all social networks. Thanks for staying with us.
TV West, reporting the West inspiring progress.
His Imperial Majesty Oba Rashid Adewale Ladoja, the Olúbàdàn of Ìbàdàn. Your Excellency, Mr. President, this is a special visit from a special traditional ruler that you have things in common with.
The people of Oyo State said, are we going to become another Chibok? Is it going to be a perennial issue? But as I said, it has not brought a turning point in the issue of kidnapping in Nigeria, not only in Oyo State. Because people now know that we now have a president who will not negotiate from the position of witness with any kidnapper. So thank you very much. We are really very grateful.
From 8 divisions, now we are now moving to 12 divisions to shorten the response time, to give, that response time the teeth that is needed for us to defeat terrorism and banditry. It is very necessary, and we are doing so.
Ó tún sì kù ibi tó tún kù sí náà ni pé ẹlẹ́rù ló máa ń gbé ẹrù ẹ̀ ká tó tún sọ pé wọ́n bá fọwọ́ kùn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó kù àdẹ̀mọ́ ibi tó kù sí.
tó mo tún kí wa káàbọ̀ sórí àkọ́tún ètò káńsù wa fún ti sáà yìí lórí ìkànnì tá a wà yìí ìyẹn ìkànnì TVWest Ọba Adéoyè lórúkọ tèmi. Kí là ń ṣe lórí ètò yìí kò tó wípé à ń ṣe àtúpalẹ̀ àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ káàkiri láwọn ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ wa káàkiri ìpínlẹ̀ mẹ́fẹ̀ẹ̀fà tó wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá àti ní gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ yòówù tí ìran Yorùbá léwédé tí a sì tàbùdé. A máa ṣàgbéyẹ̀wò àwọn káńsù yìí nítorí pé ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ gan ló súnmọ́ aráàlú jùlọ, àwọn sì ni aráàlú kọ́kọ́ máa ń dé bá kí wọ́n tó dé bá àwọn ìpele ìjọba méjì tó kù ní ìjọba àpapọ̀ àti ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ máa fi tó yín létí pé ká tó rí bí oṣù méjì mẹ́ta sí táìmù tá a wà yìí, ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó yóò ṣe ètò ìdìbò wọlé sáwọn ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ káàkiri ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, níbi tí àwọn alága tí wọ́n ti ṣọdún mẹ́rin àkọ́kọ́ tí wọ́n fẹ́ tẹ̀síwájú àwọn náà láǹfààní àti díje. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó ti ṣe ọdún mẹ́jọ tán tó ti ṣe ọdún mẹ́rin àkọ́kọ́, ọdún mẹ́rin kejì tó sì kásẹ̀ ńlẹ̀, wọ́n lè yẹ̀bá fún àwọn alága tuntun àtàwọn kánsílọ̀ tuntun láti gòrí àlééfà. Lónìí, ìlú Badagry náà la tún padà sí ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Badagry, níbi tí ọ̀kan gbòógì nínú àwọn adíje dupò alága níjọba ìbílẹ̀ náà ń bá wa lálejò lónìí. Ẹ bá mi kí káàbọ̀ sórí kánsù wa fún ti sáà yìí, alàgbà Honourable Babatunde Ńpẹ. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
ṣe mo lóòtú.
tó a rí i pé ẹ̀yin náà ti sọ wípé ẹ tó gbangba sùn lọ́yẹ́, ìdí rèé tẹ́ ẹ fi ní ẹ ti tó àkókò fún yín láti díje dupò gẹ́gẹ́ bí alága ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Badagry. Kí ni àwọn àfojúsùn yín gan-an, àbí kí ni nǹkan òwúrí tẹ́ ẹ rí tẹ́ ẹ fi sọ pé lóòótọ́ ẹ̀yin gan-an ni táìmù tá a wà yìí tọ́ sí, ẹ̀yin gan-an ló kàn?
ṣe olóòtú, mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà, pàápàá jùlọ àwọn èèyàn mi nílùú Badagry àti ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó lápapọ̀. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, orúkọ mi ní Babatunde Ńpẹ, ọmọ bíi Badagry mi. Èmi ni mo ní ohùn mi láti ṣe àtúkọ̀ káńsù Badagry nítorí gbogbo ìrìn àjò mi. Ohun tí mo dá lé ni pé mo fẹ́ sin ìlú mi. Èmi náà fẹ́ ní ọwọ́ lára ògiri fún iṣẹ́ láti ran àwọn èèyàn mi lọ́wọ́ àti láti gbé ìlú mi sókè. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Aṣíwájú Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu, bàbá wa tí wọ́n jẹ́ ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí lénìí. Mo dúpẹ́ torí pé wọ́n ní tọmọdé bá dúpẹ́ orí àná, a rí mi gbà tó ṣe bí òwe.
Ẹ rí mi pa.
Ṣé mo dúpẹ́. Nígbà tí mo ń ṣiṣẹ́ nílé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga fáfitì ti ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, ibẹ̀ ni bàbá wa Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ti mú mi. Wọ́n fi mí ṣe olùbádámọ̀ràn pàtàkì,
special adviser
sí gómìnà nígbà náà, gómìnà wa Rájí Fáṣọlá. Fi mí ṣe olùbádámọ̀ràn pàtàkì lórí ètò ìdàgbàsókè ìgbèríko. Ohun tí mo kọ́kọ́ ṣe nìyẹn, bàbá wa Bọ́lá Ahmed náà ló fi mí síbẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run pé a ṣe àṣeyè. Ìlú pápá mọ̀ pé a ṣe àṣeyè nígbà Babátúndé Rájí Fáṣọlá.
Mo tún dúpẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí torí pé ìgbà tí sáà ti bàbá wa Rájí Fáṣọlá tó fẹnu gún, wọ́n tún fi mí ṣe olùbádámọ̀ràn pàtàkì sí gómìnà tó tẹ̀lé ètò gbaṣẹ́ lẹ́yìn tí bàbá wa Rájí Fáṣọlá, ìyẹn bàbá wa Akínwùmí Ambode. Wọ́n tún fi mí ṣe olùbádámọ̀ràn pàtàkì sáwọn náà lórí ètò àyíká tá à ń pè ní environment. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, so àdẹ̀dúpẹ́ wípé a ṣe àṣeyọrí níbẹ̀ náà. Àwọn iṣẹ́ wọ̀nyí, èyí tá a ṣe ńgbà tá a wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ ní Lagos State University àti èyí tá a ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí olùbádámọ̀ràn pàtàkì sí gómìnà méjèèjì, òun ló fà á tí àwọn èèyàn mi nílé nígbà náà wọ́n fẹnu kò ń pé èmi ni kí wọ́n lọ ṣàṣojú wọn ní ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin kékeré ní ìlú Àbújá, House of Representatives. Ìyẹn ni mo ṣe títí di 2023, tí mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run pé nínú òfin, nínú làálàá tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ńgbà náà, a ṣe àṣeyọrí. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé ìgbà yẹn náà ni COVID wá fún gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọdún kan àbọ̀ la fi ń bá COVID yìí ńgbà náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run pé ẹ̀mí wà, a dẹ̀ ṣe àṣeyọrí nígbà náà. Mo ní a ṣe àṣeyọrí nítorí pé yìnyín kẹ́ni lè ṣe mí ni, kì í ṣe pé mo fi ń yin ara mi, ìdẹ̀ ṣe pé bóyá mo fi ń gbéra mi ga ṣùgbọ́n mo fi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run ni mo dẹ̀ fi ń dúpẹ́ fún àtìlẹ́yìn táwọn èèyàn mi ń Badagry tó ń ṣe fún mi lákòókò náà. Àwọn àṣeyọrí tá a ṣe nígbà náà ni mò ń wò ó pé kò ì tí ì tó torí gbogbo ara mi gbogbo ọkàn mi láti fi sin àwọn èèyàn mi ni dé ibi tó bá lápẹẹrẹ. Nígbà tí mo lọ ṣe aṣojú wọn nílùú Àbújá ibẹ̀ làwọn náà ti mọ̀ pé ǹjẹ́ lóòótọ́ wọ́n máa ń múrú nǹkan báyìí wálé. Mo mọye ilé ìwé ilé ẹ̀kọ́ bóyá ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga ni o ilé ẹ̀kọ́ alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni o tí a ṣe intervention sí ta kọ́ school síbẹ̀ ó kéré ó pọ̀ máa ka 10 jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ta ṣe. Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn àìmọye nǹkan la ṣe ṣé primary health care center ni àṣeyẹn náà sáwọn ìlú. Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn ṣé ọ̀nà ni a ṣe ọ̀nà mo lè máa dárúkọ àwọn ibi tá a ṣe sí pàpà tẹ́ bá fẹ́ gbọ́.
Àwọn tó ń wò yín gan pàápàá àwọn á máa jẹ́rìí sí i.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ta ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ta ṣe nígbà náà. Ṣé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ni láà ṣe empowerment fún ni a pín laptop a pín gbogbo ẹ̀. Ká tó pín àwọn laptop òṣèlú a kọ́kọ́ máa ṣe ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fún wọn lórí ẹ̀. A ṣe ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fún wọn a dẹ̀ tún pín tán máa lò fún wọn. Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn àwọn àgbẹ̀ pàápàá a ṣe fún wọn. Àgbẹ̀ oní ẹja ni o àwọn àgbẹ̀ oní nǹkan ọ̀sìn ni o àwọn àgbẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń gbin nǹkan ni o gbogbo wọn la ṣe ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fún. Lẹ́yìn ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àìsùn rú wọn lágbára. So yàtọ̀ sí yẹn oríṣiríṣi nǹkan la ṣe sílùú ṣùgbọ́n kò kí ń tó. Ìyẹn ni mo ṣe tún tọrọ lọ́dọ̀ àwọn èèyàn mi pé kí wọ́n fún mi ní àǹfààní láti ní green biro lọ́wọ́ kí èmi náà jókòó ní orí ìjókòó àga executive.
Lóòótọ́ ni torí pé ìyàtọ̀ wà láàrin executive àti
lawmaker.
Executive àwọn lè bu ọwọ́ lù wípé bí báyìí la fẹ́ lọ ìrìn báyìí la fẹ́ rìn ṣùgbọ́n lawmaker kẹ́yìn ṣòfin kẹ́ẹ̀dúró tòfin ní iṣẹ́ tó jẹ́ ti.
Kán wo ìgbà tí mo lọ ṣòfin tí mi ní àǹfààní pé kíni kó lọ bí báyìí kíni kó lọ bí báyìí ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run ràn wá lọ́wọ́ láti mú àwọn nǹkan yẹn wá. Nísìnyí tán bá wá fún mi ní agbára láti jókòó lórí àlééfà gẹ́gẹ́ bí chairman local government màá ṣe gudugudu méje yàmi torí mo mọ gbogbo ohun tí àwọn èèyàn mi ń fẹ́ nílé. Ọmọ ìgbèríko ni mí mo dẹ̀ mọ gbogbo ẹ̀. Mo ti lọ káàkiri gbogbo wọ́ọ̀dù wa kò síbi tí mi mọ̀ kọ́nà tí mi mọ̀ bẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan tí mi ò mọ̀ gbogbo ohun tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbogbo ohun tó máa mú àǹfààní wá bá àwọn ará ìlú yẹn kò sí èyí tí mi mọ̀ níbẹ̀. So kàn fún mi ní àǹfààní yìí láti rí i pé mo lo gbogbo àǹfààní táwọn náà ti fún mi tẹ́lẹ̀ láti bá wọn ṣe ní state àǹfààní tán ti fún mi tẹ́lẹ̀ láti bá wọn ṣe ní federal level kàn fún mi ní àǹfààní láti lo gbogbo connections wọn yẹn láti rí i pé Badagry tún develop ju bó ṣe wà lọ.
Ẹni tó wà lórí àlééfà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí Ṣẹ́gun Onílùdé àwọn náà ṣe gudugudu méje yàyà mẹ́fà torí pé àríṣe àríkà ni bàbá rẹ̀ àti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lóríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà lóòótọ́ àwọn náà ṣiṣẹ́ tó pọ̀ gan-an ṣùgbọ́n mo rí pé inú ẹgbẹ́ kan náà lẹ́yìn méjèèjì wà nígbà tí wọ́n bá parí ọdún kẹrin ẹ̀kejì tó ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ yìí tí kádàrá bá ṣe yín lórí pé kẹ́yìn náà bọ́ síbẹ̀ kí ni àwọn improvement tẹ́ fẹ́ mú wá sí program táwọn ti ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ nígbà táwọn wà lórí àlééfà torí pé ẹnìkan yìí ṣe tán aláṣekù láyé máa ń yìn àwọn náà ṣe débì kan wọ́n padà gbẹ́ rẹ̀ ti síbì kan ni ṣùgbọ́n nípa àlàálẹ̀ manifesto APC níbo lẹ́yìn ti fẹ́ gbé àwọn àyípadà wo àbí àwọn àfikún wo lẹ́yìn fẹ́ ṣe nígbà tẹ́yìn bá débẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ ẹ ti mú níbi tí mo fẹ́ torí pé tí a bá ní Onílùdé ò ṣe irọ́ là pa Onílùdé ṣe gudugudu méje yàyà mẹ́fà in fact ó yí àwọn kan padà sí rere tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo wa dẹ̀ rí àfojúrí a dẹ̀ ṣe ń rí títí di lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí náà torí kò ìtún tí dúró bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀ sì tún lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún yín. Inú mi wá dùn pé ẹni pé ẹgbẹ́ wa APC ti ní àlàkalẹ̀ tí tí wọ́n pè ní manifesto tí gbogbo wa ń tẹ̀lé tí a dẹ̀ máa tẹ̀lé. Kí ni àwọn àlàálẹ̀ wọ̀nyẹn dúró lé lórí? Ó dúró lórí ètò ẹ̀kọ́, ètò ìlera, ètò ìrónilágbára, empowerment, ètò gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ iná, gbogbo nǹkan tó dúró lé nìyẹn. A dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ gómìnà wa, àwọn náà ń ṣe gudugudu méje yàyà mẹ́fà. Ìyẹn bàbá wa, bàbá Jídé Olúṣọlá Sanwó-Olú, àwọn náà ń ṣe gudugudu méje yàyà mẹ́fà. Àmọ́ kò sí ni kò kí ń tó. Àwa máa tún ṣe àwọn oríṣiríṣi àyípadà lóríṣiríṣi. Kì í ṣe àyípadà àfikún, bóyá kí n sọ pé àfikún tó máa láàmìlaka ju àwọn nǹkan tó ti wà nílẹ̀ yìí lọ.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká mú lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Màá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí mú.
Ẹ jẹ́ àmú lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ẹ jẹ́ àbẹ̀rẹ̀ látòrí ètò ẹ̀kọ́. Ètò ẹ̀kọ́ ó ṣe kókó gan.
Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́. Àwọn èèyàn wa mọ̀ wípé ẹni tó ní ìfẹ́ ètò ẹ̀kọ́ ni mí fúnra mi. Mo sọ fún yín pé mo ṣiṣẹ́ ní Lagos State University. Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn, ìgbà tí mo ní àǹfààní láti wà ní ipò ìjọba láti mú nǹkan wá, ó ju iléèwé mẹ́wàá lọ tí mo facilitate kan kọ́ school sí. Primary school ni o, secondary school ni o, 3 classroom, 6 classroom, 12 classroom, 24 classroom ní àwọn schools kankan tó ju school mẹ́wàá lọ. Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn, a tún ṣe ètò, kí n ṣe nǹkan tó tún jẹ́ ètò tó yìnbọn tó tún láàmìlaka fún yín. Àwọn ọmọ tó ń wá láti ẹ̀yìn ọ̀sà wá sí iléèwé ní àárín ìlú ń bí, mo ṣe ètò, wọ́n ra ọkọ̀ àti boat engine ní díẹ̀ tá à ń pè ní engine boat àti life jacket tó fi ń kó àwọn ọmọ yẹn lọ, tó ń kó wọn bọ̀ lójoojúmọ́. Eléyìí fi hàn pé mo ní ìfẹ́ sí ètò ẹ̀kọ́ tó pọ̀ jù. Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn, nígbà tí mo wà lọ́dún mẹ́rin tí mo lò House of Rep ni mo ń sọ yẹn, a ṣe ètò tá a pín uniform fún àwọn ọmọ tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó fún ní close to 50 schools, primary schools ní Badagry nígbà náà. Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn, a tún pín ìwé, size book, bag fáwọn ọmọléèwé. In fact, ìgbà tá a fẹ́ ṣe ètò ìdìbò tó kọjá tó gbé governor àti president wa wọlé, mo sì tún lọ sáwọn primary schools. Lẹ́yìn yẹn mo ti lose primary election mi o, mo sì lọ sáwọn school tí mo lọ pín àwọn exercise books fún gbogbo school wípé ẹ̀yin ọmọ tẹ́ bá délé ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń pariwo mọ́mì dádì Tinubu ni ẹ dìbò fún, mọ́mì dádì Sanwó-Olú ni ẹ dìbò fún.
Ẹ fi ṣe pé ẹ̀yin lose primary o.
Mi ò wo yẹn tí mo fi lọ ṣe gbogbo yẹn káàkiri nígbà yẹn. Ètò ẹ̀kọ́ jẹ́ nǹkan pàtàkì tó jẹ́ pé ó wà ní ọkàn mi láti ran àwọn ọmọ lọ́wọ́, láti encourage àwọn ọmọ àti láti rí pé ibi tán ti máa kàwé ó jẹ́ ibi tó jẹ́ pé environment yẹn máa dára fún wọn. Torí tí environment bá dáa, tọmọ ó rí classroom tó jókòó tí kìí ṣe pé èèyàn 500 ló wà ní class kan, tó jẹ́ pé kìí ṣe pé tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ó rọrùn fún wọn, ẹ̀kọ́ tí àwọn olùkọ́ ń kọ́ wọn gan á máa wọ orí wọn. So ètò ẹ̀kọ́ ó wà nínú àwọn tó ń jẹ mí lógún, tó jẹ́ pé ibi tí wọ́n ti ṣe dé, ibi tí ìjọba ti ṣe dé, àá tún gbé kọjá ibẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ó máa dẹrùn fún wọn. Àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́, àwọn olùkọ́ pàápàá, a ṣe fún àwọn olùkọ́ náà kọjá tó jẹ́ pé àwọn olùkọ́ tó ń kọ́ àwọn ọmọ ní science, ìmọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀, a kó wọn jọ, a ṣe training fún wọn. Lẹ́yìn tá a train wọn tán, a ṣe nǹkan díẹ̀díẹ̀ tó máa encourage wọn fún wọn. We will continue with this all our agendas and we ensure wípé gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wa tó bá ṣe primary tó bá máa fi graduate lọ sí secondary, grade tó dáná máa mú. Láti secondary tó bá ṣe WAEC wọ́n máa mú grade tó dáa, tó bá ṣe JAMB wọ́n máa pass. A dẹ̀ máa ensure wípé a encourage wọn tó jẹ́ pé courses tó wà ń tà ń sìn tó máa ṣe àǹfààní fún ìlú, tó máa ṣe àǹfààní fáwọn náà, ni wọ́n máa mú gbogbo àwọn ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yìí la máa ensure pé à ń ṣe fún àwọn ọmọ wa kó tó di pé wọ́n lọ jókòó fẹ́ exam. So oríṣiríṣi wà ó pọ̀ níkùn mi ní lè sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ lórí afẹ́fẹ́.
díẹ̀ lẹ sọ yẹn ok ẹ ṣeun kó àtótónu àlejò wa lórí council wa fún ti sáà yìí àwọn ni alàgbà honourable Babatunde pé àwọn náà ni wọ́n ń díje dupò alága council ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Badagry. Á dánu dúró díẹ̀ ní ìsinyìí á lọ fún break kékeré tá a bá padà dé wọ́n á tún máa jẹ̀nà nínú àwọn ètò wọn yòókù tí wọ́n ní lákọsílẹ̀ tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbé ṣe tí kádàrá bá ṣe wọ́n lóore láti dípò alága ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Badagry. Ẹ má lọ síbi kankan council wa ń tẹ̀síwájú láìpẹ́. tó ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò council wa lórí ìkànnì TVWest níbi tí a ti máa ń ṣe àtúpalẹ̀ àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láwọn ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ wa káàkiri ìbílẹ̀ mẹ́fẹ̀ẹ̀fà tó wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Lónìí àlejò wa adíje dupò sí ipò alága ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Badagry ìyẹn honourable Babatunde Ope àwọn ni àlejò wa. A sì ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ lóríṣiríṣi àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n ní lákọsílẹ̀ tí wọ́n ní nípamọ́ tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbé ṣe tí wọ́n bá fi lè dé ipò alága. Ẹgbọ́n lẹ́ẹ̀kan wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ètò ẹ̀kọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kò ní àyè ibẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí healthcare delivery that is ètò ìlera ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀. Àwọn ètò owó náà ní fún àwọn olùgbé àti ọmọ bíbí ìbílẹ̀ Badagry lórí ètò ìlera.
Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀ olóòtú. Ètò pọ̀ ńlẹ̀ ta ní fún wọn torí pé mi ò ní ṣàlàyé máa padà sẹ́yìn díẹ̀díẹ̀. Ní ọdún 4 tí mo ṣe ní House of Rep àwọn ètò tá a ṣe pọ̀ àwọn la fẹ́ gùn lé ta tún máa ṣe jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé council ó ní ètò tiẹ̀ tó gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣe fún ará ìlú lórí yàtọ̀ sí ti ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ àti ìjọba àpapọ̀. Àwọn ni wọ́n ní primary health care center lọ́wọ́ tó gbọ́dọ̀ manage ẹ̀ dáadáa. Nígbà tẹ́mi wà ní Abuja primary health care center bíi 2-3 mo facilitate wálé pẹ̀lú full instrument tó yẹ kó wà nínú wọn. Mi ò tún dúró síbẹ̀, mo tún lọ sí general hospital mo lọ donate equipment síbẹ̀. Mo ò tún dúró ń bẹ̀ ní àwọn primary health care center wa mo tún donate oògùn tó worth over 20-something million naira síbẹ̀ nígbà tí mo wà ní aṣòfin nìyẹn o. Tí n bá wá dé council gbogbo àwọn primary health care center tó wà ní under council lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ mo fi dá gbogbo àwọn èèyàn mi lójú pé wọ́n máa function properly. Àwọn ibi tí ò tí ì ní àwọn ìgbèríko tí ò tí ì ní Ọlọ́run á ràn wá lọ́wọ́ láti rí i pé a ṣe sí gbogbo ibẹ̀. Tàdé máa rí wípé àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ wà níbẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń ṣe tó yẹ kán ṣe lásìkò tó yẹ kán ṣe. Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn a máa ensure pé àṣepọ̀ ó wà láàárín primary health care center wa àti general hospital. Ṣé ti mọ̀ pé láti primary health care center ní tí wọ́n bá lè ṣe ó di general hospital. Táṣepọ̀ tó kún náà ò bá síbẹ̀ nígbà míì tó àwọn yẹn náà ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọn o bẹ́ẹ̀ tí àṣepọ̀ tó kún náà tó bá wà láàárín wa ìgbàkígbà Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ àrí kò ṣe dáadáa tábà kanlẹ̀kùn wọn máa dá wa lóhùn ni. Yàtọ̀ sí yẹn a tún ensure pé a tún take a step further láti rí i pé àwọn teaching hospital wa Badagry local government handwriting wọn wà ń bẹ̀.
Ṣùgbọ́n ìyẹn ṣe iṣẹ́
kò kì í ṣe iṣẹ́ ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àṣepọ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ wà. Àbí kì í ṣe pé wọ́n ń gbéyàn láti ìgbèríko lọ sáwọn Ọlọ́run má jà rí láburú o a gbàdúrà fún nǹkan burúkú kó ṣẹlẹ̀. Àmọ́ tí wọ́n bá gbé èèyàn láti primary health care center lọ sí general hospital tí kò bá sí àṣepọ̀ tó dán mọ́rán nígbà máa wò pé ẹ gbé síbẹ̀ ẹ kò sí bed kò sí igbá kò sáwo ṣùgbọ́n táṣepọ̀ tó dán mọ́rán bá wà ń bẹ̀ kíákíá no máa dá lọ. The same thing teaching hospital àwọn yẹn ni mo sọ pé àwọn opportunity tá Ọlọ́run ti fún wa tá ti serve ní àwọn ibì kan à á lo àwọn connections yẹn láti rí i pé a ṣe àwọn ètò yẹn bó ṣe tọ́ àti bó ṣe yẹ.
kódà ní sáìdì bẹ̀yẹn nìyẹn kí a tún kò lórí ètò ìlera.
ẹ máa tún dún ètò ìlera àfikún wa torí ìgbà tí mo wà ní House of Rep náà mo ṣe ètò láti rí i pé àwọn tó ní ètò ní kùdìẹ̀kudiẹ ní ọ̀rọ̀ olójúdé a ṣe ètò fún àwọn èrò tó ju 500 lọ láti rí wípé wọ́n wojú wọ́n dẹ̀ fún ọ ní jígí a pè jígí yẹn nígbà ní jígí Bọ́lá torí ètò tí bàbá wa ti fi sílẹ̀ ní kò gbọ́dọ̀ kú a ṣe ètò yẹn nígbà yẹn wọ́n ń pe kinní kan ní health insurance scheme a ṣe ètò yẹn fún over 700 people nígbà yẹn nínú eléyìí ara nǹkan tí mo sọ pé link gbọ́dọ̀ wà láàrin wa àti general hospital àti gbogbo ẹ̀ aláti tún ṣe ètò torí mo rí pé ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ètò health insurance scheme yẹn ó wà ní onípele sípele a máa ṣe ètò wọn yẹn pẹ̀lú wọn láti rí pé àwọn èèyàn wa wọ́n key into it local government dẹ̀ ní ipa tá a máa kó lórí ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn wa wọ́n á gbádùn ẹ̀ ó sì tún kù síkùn bẹ̀tẹ̀ nítorí àsìkò.
ẹ má jẹ́ ká pẹ́ jù lórí
torí àsìkò bẹ́ẹ̀.
ẹni gbọ́ nǹkan tí adíjedupò alága ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Badagry ìbàdí sọ ẹ̀yin olùgbé àti ọmọ bíbí ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Badagry ẹ máa mú gègé àti tákàdá yín kẹ máa kọ sílẹ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe ń kà lẹ́sẹẹsẹ ni torí pé tó bá padà déjọba tán ẹ lè rí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ máa fi mú wọn dání pé alága báyìí lẹ sọ báyìí lẹ sọ that is called accountability. ẹ jẹ́ ká tún tẹ̀síwájú lórí àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ kí alága ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ tó yẹ kó ṣe. inú mi dùn pé ṣáájú nígbà tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ ti ṣe iṣẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí olùbádámọ̀ràn lórí ètò àyíká that's an adviser on the environment to Akinwumi Ambode, the former governor of Lagos State. So Badagry local government pàápàá ó jẹ́ local government tó wà peculiar torí pé etíkun ní Badagry wà fún díẹ̀ yìí wọ́n máa ní àwọn àdójúkọ kan tàbí méjì àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ nípa environment àwọn owó lẹ́yìn ti ṣe àkíyèsí ẹ̀ àti ètò owó lẹ́ni láti fún àwọn problem and solution.
ẹ ṣe púpọ̀ mo dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ yín fún ìbéèrè tẹ́ béèrè yẹn inú ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló máa ń wà àwọn nǹkan mi wà jẹ́ pé inú ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló máa ń wà bí ṣe wà yìí mo ti kúrò ní Minister of Environment nsìn ó ti ju ọdún márùn lọ díẹ̀ tí n bá ń kọjá ní títì tí n bá ṣe báyìí tí n rí ilẹ̀ níbì kan àyà mi máa ń já gbìm kí lélẹ̀ torí ìgbà tá a wà ń bẹ̀ ò lè rí ilẹ̀ kí àyà ẹ má jà torí nǹkan tó máa kọ́kọ́ rò ní pé gọ́vnà lè ti kọjá ń bì so n tó máa ṣe kíákíá ni bó ṣe máa kúrò bẹ̀ ó sì wà lára mi títí dìsìn. ní sáà díẹ̀ sẹ́yìn nsìn mínísítà kan tó wà ní ìcháàjì tourism ó wá kí wa ní Badagry wọ́n ṣe ètò kan àwọn tó wà ní House of Representatives àti Assembly náà ṣe ètò láti gbé mínísítà yẹn wá fún ìgbélékè àbí ìdàgbàsókè tourism ní Badagry ètò ìgbafẹ́ ní Badagry kọ́mẹ̀tì ẹyọ kan tí obìnrin yẹn ṣe nípa Badagry ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó fa ìbànújẹ́ fún mi mo kọ nǹkan lórí ẹ̀ ránṣẹ́ sí the present commissioner for the environment àti ẹni tó jẹ́ MD Lọ́mà kọ̀ọ̀kan ránṣẹ́ sí wọn lórí ẹ̀ inú mi dẹ̀ dùn àjọ kólẹ̀ kó dọ̀tí inú mi dẹ̀ dùn wọ́n take action lórí ẹ̀ kí ni comment náà the woman said wípé area tí àwọn fẹ́ develop tourism potential ibẹ̀ the place is dirty ẹ gbọ́ kínní yẹn
báwo ló yẹ fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ kó lè ṣiṣẹ́.
ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ ẹ̀dùn ọkàn mi èmi fẹ́ fi dá yín lójú mo fẹ́ fi dá gbogbo àwọn Badagry lójú pátápátá wípé pẹ̀lú ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ wọn tá a bá dórí àléfà àti experience tá a ti ní àti gbogbo àwọn tá a ti mọ̀ orúkọ yẹn á parẹ́ pátápátá